Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, 1984 prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark, winner of the Oscar for visual effects and also nominated for music for John Williams. Much darker in tone than its predecessor, traumatizing to many children at the time. I personally had two scenes in particular deeply seared into my brain. The heart ritual, because of how scary it was, and the mining cart sequence, because of how exciting that was. Apparently, this shift in atmosphere, in tone, was a direct result of Spielberg and Lucas both going through breakups at the time and being in a less than happy state of mind. They had both come out since saying that they regret letting these personal feelings cloud their judgment and influence the film, and they've both said that it's the least favorite of the trilogy for them. The movie was also highly influential, and I don't just mean its impact on filmmaking and entertainment in general, but a lesser known fact, it was solely responsible for creating the PG-13 rating in America. At the time there was PG and then there was R, and Temple of Doom got the PG rating, with many people commenting that if it wasn't a Steven Spielberg film, it would have been an R-rated film. Of course, the result was that many parents were very upset with the film traumatizing their children, and a new rating was implemented as a result in between the previous two, PG-13, which still exists today. In any case, despite Spielberg's and Lucas's opinion on the film and the prevalent notion that it is the weakest of the original trilogy, I have to say I quite liked it, even more so than Raiders. I have yet to rewatch The Last Crusade, so we'll see about that one, but Temple of Doom was extraordinarily fun for me. Harrison Ford is Harrison Ford, no explanation needed there. The movie's got a great villain, really cool setting, fantastic set design. The two sequences I mentioned before are just straight up iconic. I like the banter between Indy and Willie in the second half of the film, and I adored Kiwi Kwan as Short Round. I think he's an excellent sidekick, really saves the day multiple times, competent, smart, and he's also one of the best child characters I've ever seen in film. Instead of being annoying and whiny and having to be protected all the time, as it often happens, he's smart, he's capable, lively, energetic, and the performance feels completely genuine. He feels like a real person. So splendid job there. Now, I am aware that the movie has its share of problems, which are in large parts emblematic of the times it was made in. Willie is largely just a damsel in distress and has little agency or positive impact. She's definitely a step down from Marion in the first film. Some of the lines Indy or other characters say to Willie are just straight up, not cool, outdated, mean. There are also issues with the portrayal of the Indian people and their customs, which some people have marked as racist. I mean, listen, I'm not saying these problems aren't there, they definitely are, but for me, the core of the film, the darker, lively, well-paced adventure, was more than enough to overshadow those problems, to make up for those flaws, and make the movie incredibly engaging anyway. For my money, it was better than Raiders and remains timelessly excellent.